Hi there, welcome back to KSM 3503, and in this video we are going to talk about problem statement. In previous lessons we talked about literature review, and problem statement is also one of the crucial elements that you need to pay a lot of your attention when preparing your research proposal or your final year project. So what is exactly this problem statement is? See, problem statement is is very important in establishing the importance of the topic that you are studying. So, if you are studying about a quality of an instrument that is regularly used in psychology, so the importance is the quality of an instrument. So, in the problem statement, the problem that you would like to address is how far is this instrument is good. What is the indication that this instrument has good quality? So in the problem, it creates an interest for the readers to read your research. So you have to highlight the problem that you are trying to address, the issue that you want to study, and it has to bring attention on readers' attention on how the study will add to the literature. So every research starts with a problem. This problem can be observed problem from the literature or from your own practical experiences. But when you're studying a problem, you also need to have supporting evidences to say there is a need to conduct the study. We cannot simply say, okay, there is a problem, language problem. I experienced language problem in this program, so I would like to study about language problems among university students. Well, you can study based on your experiences, but you should also make a point that language competency is not only a problem to you, but it is a problem for many undergraduate students. So you collect evidences saying that these language competency, English language competencies, does bring a problem, does creates an issue among the undergraduate students. So besides your own experiences, you also need to support with valid evidences that you get from the literature. So how do we actually establish problem statement? So when you're studying a problem, there are a few questions that you need to ask yourself. Can you study the problem? Do you have access to the research site? I always tell you that do not go into very complex psychological studies or psychological topics, because firstly you are not trained for any clinical settings. So you cannot study about schizophrenia. You don't, because you also don't have access to them. You don't have resources. You don't have skills to carry out such research. Next is, should you study the problem? Is this problem very important? Will it add any knowledge to the existing issues regarding the problem? Does it contribute to any practices? Can it improvise the practices? Can it add on to the existing knowledge? So these are the questions that you should ask yourself when you're creating the problem statement. You can also ask, will this study fill a gap or void in the existing literature? So there are a lot of literatures available. By using your research, can it add on value to the existing ones? It is like, can you bring the existing literature to a greater heights or better heights with your research? Or will your study replicate a past study but examine different participant, different research sites? Maybe the example is the study has been done in the US, so you want to test the model in the Malaysian context. Example. So, will your study extend past research or examine the more topic thoroughly? So, as I said, maybe you are studying about an instrument. So, remember this instrument, we want it to be um, used across different groups of people. Like one instrument can be used by many samples, many group of interest. But is it really correct to use one instrument across multiple samples or multiple group of people? Will it be suitable? Will bachelor's intelligence test can be used for children? You know, so maybe you want to talk about bachelor's intelligence focus only on adults. Maybe the use of it in adults, maybe adults who are from urban, adults from the rural area. So you want to examine really if this bachelor's intelligence test can really measure intelligence for the adults from various background of uh, in adults coming from various backgrounds. Or does this study gives voice to people that are not heard, silenced, or rejected in the society? For example, if you want to study about LGBT, transgender, so these people's voices are never been heard or least heard by the community. So by doing research, you want to bring their voice out, their concerns. Okay, so that could be a problem statement as well. Or will your study inform practices? Meaning, can your study give a new approach for a certain phenomenon? For example, maybe based on the ongoing COVID 19, maybe you realize that just not um, keeping or maintaining good hygiene is not enough. Maybe staying happy is also important. Maybe staying less anxiety or not focusing on the issue can reduce the panic among people and help recover people better or bring people less affected. So what do we mean by informing practices? Meaning you study a certain technique so that you can improvise or make the current practices better. So problem statement will progress to a research question. So a research problem is an educational issue or a problem that you want to study. Okay, that is the main issue. What is the problem that you would like to address in your study? From there, research topic is a broader subject matter that being addressed in the study. So by right, the research topic should come first. So your research topic is psychological instrument. My problem is the quality of the instrument being used. So my purpose is, or my objective of the study is to assess the quality of the instrument. So my research question will be, um, what is the general reliability, quality, or general reliability indicator for the psychological instrument used for measuring people? So you start with the research topic. And then you move on to your problem of the study. Determine the purpose of your study and provide a question to the study. So, in the next video, I would like to show you how to conduct or how to write a problem statement effectively. Thank you.